The EURUSD is one of the most actively traded currency pairs in the forex market, and analyzing its candle chart can provide valuable insights into its price movements. On a candle chart, each candle represents a specific time period, such as 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week. The candle has a body that represents the difference between the opening and closing prices of the currency pair during the selected time period. The upper and lower wicks of the candle represent the highest and lowest prices that were reached during the time period. Traders often use technical indicators such as moving averages, relative strength index, RSI, and Bollinger Bands to analyze the EURUSD candle chart. Moving averages can help identify trends in the market and potential support and resistance levels. RSI is a momentum indicator that measures the strength of price movements, and Bollinger Bands can help identify potential breakouts or reversals in the market. One common candlestick pattern that traders look for is the doji. A doji candle has a small body and upper and lower wicks that are roughly the same length. It indicates that the market is indecisive, and can potentially signal a reversal or consolidation period. Another pattern that traders look for is the hammer or inverted hammer. A hammer has a small body and a long lower wick, and indicates that the market may be preparing for a bullish reversal. An inverted hammer has a small body and a long upper wick, and indicates that the market may be preparing for a bearish reversal. In addition to technical analysis, fundamental factors can also impact the EURUSD candle chart. Economic data releases such as gross domestic product, GDP, inflation, and employment figures can impact the supply and demand of both the euro and the US dollar, and therefore affect the exchange rate between the two currencies. Central bank policies and geopolitical events can also play a role in the movements of the currency pair. In conclusion, analyzing the EURUSD candle chart requires a combination of technical and fundamental analysis. EURUSD is a currency pair that represents the exchange rate between the euro and the US dollar, and it is commonly traded on the forex market. However, there are various cryptocurrency projects that have created coins that are pegged to the value of the euro or the US dollar. In terms of analyzing the EURUSD currency pair on a 1-hour candle view, there are several technical indicators and chart patterns that traders often use to make trading decisions. One of the most commonly used indicators is the moving average, which helps to smooth out price fluctuations and identify trends in the market. When analyzing the 1-hour chart for the EURUSD currency pair, traders may look for the price to cross above or below a specific moving average, such as the 20-period moving average or the 50-period moving average. A cross above the moving average may indicate a potential bullish trend, while a cross below the moving average may indicate a potential bearish trend. In addition to technical analysis, fundamental analysis can also play a significant role in understanding the movements of the EURUSD currency pair on a 1-hour candle view. Fundamental factors such as economic data releases, central bank policies, and geopolitical events can impact the supply and demand of both the euro and the US dollar, and therefore affect the exchange rate between the two currencies. One important economic data release to watch for is the release of the gross domestic product, GDP, figures for both the Eurozone and the United States. GDP is a measure of the total economic output of a country and is an important indicator of economic growth. Higher GDP figures typically indicate a stronger economy, which can be positive for the currency. Another important economic indicator to consider is inflation. Inflation refers to the rate at which the general price level of goods and services in an economy is increasing. Higher inflation can put pressure on the central bank to raise interest rates in order to combat rising prices, which can be positive for the currency. Central bank policy decisions can also have a significant impact on the EURUSD currency pair. Both the European Central Bank, ECB, and the Federal Reserve, Fed, are responsible for setting monetary policy for their respective economies. Changes in interest rates or quantitative easing policies can impact the supply and demand for the currency, which can affect the exchange rate between the euro and the US dollar. Geopolitical events can also play a role in the movements of the EURUSD currency pair. Elections, trade negotiations, and international conflicts can all impact the market sentiment and the demand for the currency. Traders should stay informed about global events and their potential impact on the market.